Build your own grape shot. That's what we're doing today. We're combining Marauding Blight-Priest plus Weather the Storm to deal tons of damage in this insanely awesome Pauper combo deck. Let's go check it out. This video is proudly sponsored by Card Market. This is Weather the Storm combo. The idea is that you want to combine Marauding Blight-Priest with Weather the Storm. So Weather the Storm says gain 3 life, Storm. Marauding Blight-Priest says whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So even though you're gaining 3, your opponent only loses 1. So you need 20 Storm in order to win the game, making Weather the Storm essentially the green grape shot. We have to do a little bit more work because grape shot is banned, but that's the idea. And the last time I recorded this deck, I played Rowan's Grim Search, and I loved it. You can find that video in the card above. Well, since then, we've gained Glimpse the Impossible, a Pauper draw 3, which is very powerful. And in order to support all of the additional 3-mana spells in the deck, we're playing Seething Song now. So that is the idea. So tons of powerful draw spells like Deadly Dispute, Experimental Synthesizer, Manamorphose for fixing your colors. And speaking of other colors, in the sideboard, we have Serpentine Curve plus Rite of Consumption, so that way in matchups with lots of removal for your Marauding Blight-Priest, you can just pivot to something that doesn't lose to spot removal and then fling a giant creature at their face. We have Drown in Sorrow on the sideboard for those mono red matchups where you want to wipe the board and then gain life with Weather the Storm. That is the idea. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, support us. I would greatly appreciate that. But without any further ado, let's go play some Pauper Magic the Gathering. I'll see you in match number 1. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can also show your support by becoming a member of this channel. You get sweet perks such as badges, emotes, early access to videos, exclusive members-only content, and access to our members Discord section. As you increase the tiers, there are other rewards such as shop discounts, sideboard guides, and even free donation decks. Click the join button down below to find out more. We also have other ways you can support us, like theepicstorm.com/shop or submitting a donation deck via theepicstorm.com/donation decks. That's enough for now. Let's play some Magic. Welcome to the first match. We are on the draw, and I've opened up a hand with no lands. We're going to mulligan. Okay, this seems fine. We'll probably bottom a copy of Rowan's Grim Search. Okay. Mountain. The Goblin Tomb Raider. Uh-oh. Lotus Petal's not bad. We'll play the Peat Bog, pass the turn. They play a Synthesizer. And they hit a Kuldotha Rebirth. Uh-oh. Do you have this? Do you have land number 2? I hope not. Of course they do. Alright, so they'll swing, we go to 18, and then in their post-combat, they can play the Kuldotha Rebirth, making a bunch of goblins. Yeah. I'm going to wait. I could try to go here. I'm going to wait one more turn. We're not dead yet, so I'm going to just pass. They play a Synthesizer, Chain Lightning. They chain me. Ouch. And now they can swing for 5. I'll go to 10. Vault of Whispers. Okay. I think it's time to go. We'll play Dark Ritual. Play the Vault of Whispers. We'll play the Lotus Petal. Let's play Seething Song. Play the Synthesizer. Trigger. We hit a Blight-Priest. We'll play Rowan's Grim Search, getting rid of the Synthesizer. It's Rite of Flame, that's good. Cabal Ritual, Deadly Dispute. I think I like both of those. We'll play the Rite of Flame. And now we can play Cabal Ritual. Well, it's a Deadly Dispute. And I guess we have the Glimpse, my bad. We'll play another Cabal Ritual. Play Glimpse. Storm is 10. Does that win? I believe that wins. Cabal Ritual. Play a Priest. Play a Priest. I can even play Ichor Wellspring here. Just because I can. And Weather the Storm. Boom! Take that, mono red. Love it. I said the green grape shot, but this looks more like Tendrils of Agony to me. Hi-oh! I love it. Alright, well, the good guys get match number 1. And now we're going to board into our pivot plan, which is we want Drown in Sorrow. We want Serpentine Curve. And then I've gone back and forth on if you're supposed to board in Rite of Consumption or not if you're trying to be control deck. But we're going to board out Seething Song because you're not trying for as big of a combo turn. I mean, you could, but then we brought out the Blight-Priest, and we're at 63. I think you want to board out at least one copy of Rowan's Grim Search. Like, losing life versus the red deck isn't ideal. I'm going to try no Rite of Consumption, and let's just give this a whirl. You're just trying to be a control deck. Like, you're a deck that plays Weather the Storm and Sweepers, and then eventually your giant creatures will finish them off. I don't know about you, but this looks like a keep to me. Let's go! They play a Great Furnace into Goblin Blast Runner. Yep, you got it. We'll play the Peat Bog, pass the turn, Mountain, and Kuldotha Rebirth. Strong start. And then they Goblin Grenade me. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if that means they have another Goblin Grenade for next turn. I'm just going to use the Drowned in Sorrow. We'll keep the Lotus Petal. Pass the turn. They play a land. And you've got nothing. Yeah, you do have another Goblin Grenade in there. Alright, let's play a Synthesizer. Glimpse. Glimpse was not a good hit here. So I could lose my Peat Bog to gain spawns, but I'm not sure if that's actually worth it. I'll play the Great Furnace. And we'll pass. They play an Implement of Combustion. And another Kuldotha Rebirth. They're back on the map. Okay. Weather the Storm. Alright, I'm going to Rowan's Grim Search. This will put me down to 10. We'll sacrifice the Synthesizer. We hit another Peat Bog. I want the Weather, and I think I want the Manamorphose. Alright, so those will go on top of it in any order. The others go to the graveyard. I'm going to have to burn a Lotus Petal here. We'll play Manamorphose. Green, red. We'll Manamorphose again. Red, green. Play the Lotus Petal. Play the Peat Bog. Weather the Storm to gain 18 life. Pass the turn. Goblin Bushwhacker. So we're going to take 8 back down to 20. Let's play a Synthesizer. We have Manamorphose. Let's play that. We'll do black, red. Let's Manamorphose again. This time we'll do green, red. Play Synthesizer. Sandstone Needle. And we'll gain 15. Pass the turn. Goblin Blast Runner. Sure, we'll take 4 down to 31. Rite of Flame. Let's play a Glimpse the Impossible. Into 3 mana sources. Lovely. Okay. Let's play the Vault of Whispers. We'll play Lotus Petal. And I'm going to pass. I know that I could play another Glimpse or use a Synthesizer. I'm trying to be cautious about how I use my resources because we are pretty far ahead right now. And I don't want to waste my resources when I'm in such a commanding position. Another Dark Ritual. Let's play another Glimpse. We hit a Drown in Sorrow. I like that. Let's sacrifice the Eldrazi Spawn. Play Dark Ritual. Play Dark Ritual. We're going to play some spells this turn. Alright, Drown in Sorrow to start off. Don't need a Cabal Ritual, that can go on the bottom. And now we will Rowan's Grim Search, sacrificing a Synthesizer. And we hit another Synthesizer off that, okay. We'll take Curve and Cabal Ritual. Let's play Rite of Flame. Cast Cabal Ritual. Play the Synthesizer. Hits another Rite of Flame. Play Ichor Wellspring. Storm is 10, not that it's super relevant, but, you know, it's not nothing. Another Ichor Wellspring. Draw a card. It's a Peat Bog. We'll play the Peat Bog. And now let's make a giant Serpent. It's only a 2021. I'm sorry, 21-21. Good luck blocking, Goblin player. They play a Synthesizer. They hit another Synthesizer. See, we didn't need the fling. All we had to do was be Rakdos control. And we got match number 1. We're officially 1-0 to start off this Pauper League. Moxfield.com is the easiest way to build a Magic deck online. They support over 30 formats, including Legacy and many other Eternal formats. There are so many options to view decks the way that you want, from text view to individual cards, mana value, and even card price. There's also light mode and dark mode. My personal favorite feature is card tags. This way you can sort cards by function. Moxfield supports collection tracking, scryfall search, decklist feedback, and so much more. Follow me on Moxfield.com so you can stay updated on all of my decks. Welcome to round number 2. On the play, keep. We'll play a peat bog, pass the turn. Our opponent plays Vault of Whispers into a Blood Fountain. Sure. We have a Blight-Priest. I don't think I want to show that. Like, I could play it out, but I don't want it to die. I'm not really sure what... I mean, I can make the assumption that our opponent's playing Affinity, but I feel like I faced this person in the past and they were on like a mono black control deck. And they're just on Affinity. Into Spellbomb, sure. Glimpse the Impossible, we will pass. Another Blood Fountain. And it looks like we're just in a holding pattern here. We draw land number 3, we'll play it and send it back. They use a blood token, getting rid of Karkland Shaman. And another Blood Fountain. Okay. We find another Synthesizer. Okay, I feel like I need to do something or else I have to start discarding. So I'm going to play Rite of Flame into a Synthesizer. I realize I'm burning some resources here, but if we're going to try to beat a spot removal spell, we need to develop our mana better. So we'll play a Synthesizer. Let's play Manamorphose. Red. We'll play another Synthesizer. We had another land. I'll be honest, I was hoping for a red land. But beggars can't be choosers. Pass the turn. And step they Deadly Dispute away a Blood Fountain. Mirror Enforcer. So now they have a clock. Still 4 cards in hand. We draw another Dark Ritual, another black mana. So I still need red mana in order to win right now. Another Deadly Dispute. They swing for 4, I'll go to 16. Ichor Wellspring, yep. Refurbished Familiar. Kind of annoying. Get rid of the Dark Ritual. We find an Ichor Wellspring, we'll play it. Manamorphose. So it looks like this game we really need red mana and we have not drawn it. Deadly Dispute. So next turn, we go to 10 damage. We're out of the range of double Galvanic Blast, but it's only barely. I'm at 10. Karkland Shaman. So that we can't beat Karkland Shaman like pretty much ever. Our deck is not capable of beating this. And we drew another red mana. So I'm going to concede. And hopefully they don't know that we're on the Weather the Storm combo. I'm going to bring in 2 copies of Duress and we'll board out 2 Seething Songs. I don't want to do the sideboard juke. I feel like if we win game 2, it's something we're allowed to do in game 3, but it's not really that great here. Like Mirror Enforcer doesn't die to Drown in Sorrow. We could pivot into Rite of Consumption over, maybe that's the move. If I can sideboard, oh, I couldn't sideboard fast enough. Sure, we'll keep this. I mean, our board plan is still fine here. We'll play a first turn Sandstone Needle, pass the turn. They play a bridge. We'll play another Needle, pass. Vault of Whispers. We'll play Vault of Whispers, send it back. Deadly Dispute, aggressive, I like it. They play a Seat. Gorilla Shaman. Well, I might as well play this Rowan's Grim Search here. We'll take Synthesizer and Cabal Ritual. Okay. They have 1 open mana. I'll play a Synthesizer. Triggers. We hit a Blight-Priest. Are we supposed to go? Let's play Rite of Flame. Play Vault of Whispers. Play Lotus Petal. Sacrifice the Petal for green. Play Cabal Ritual. And now we'll Rowan's Grim Search, getting rid of the Synthesizer. I thought about getting rid of the Vault of Whispers because they can destroy with the Shaman. But I feel like the value off of it is just better. We had Deadly Dispute. And I think I want another Weather. We'll play the Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Vault of Whispers. We need to hit mana here. Nope. Okay. Let's play Glimpse. Mana, please. Wow, they waited all that time on a blue Elemental Blast and they had it. That hurts. Ugh. Crushed. Alright, rather than just conceding, I think my only path to victory here is playing the Blight-Priest and passing and hoping that they don't have removal. So that's what we're going to go with. Refurbished Familiar. Get rid of Duress. Play Peat Bog. Pass the turn. They swing. We'll go to 14. They play Thoughtcast. Swing for 3. Play Sandstone Needle. Pass the turn. They have Galvanic Blast. Yep. I feel like my sideboarding cost me this game. Like, I should have boarded into the Serpentine Curve plan, and I just didn't. Send it back. We'll go to 8. They still have 8 cards in their hand. Insane. Pass the turn. Yep. I'm at 5. And their hand is so good that they're just discarding. We'll play Glimpse the Impossible. I'm good to concede. Alright, so we got smushed. It was my fault. And now we are 1-1. Looking to make playing your favorite combo deck much easier? Look no further than the Epic Storm Mini Token Combo Pack, which is available at theepicstorm.com/shop for $14.99. This combo token pack comes with 84 double-sided tokens. That includes our classic Storm and mana tokens, as well as fan favorites such as Goblins, Squirrels, and Slime Time Live. But that's not all. We've expanded this token pack to cover a variety of formats with new tokens. Stop on by theepicstorm.com/shop and make an easy decision to elevate your combo game. Round 3 on the draw, we will keep Cauldron Familiar. Okay. We will play Sandstone Needle, pass the turn. Basilisk Gate. Okay. A little surprised by that. We'll play a Great Furnace, pass the turn back. They play an Insight. Okay. They play a Manor Gate. Green-black Gates. Manamorphose. Let's play out the Lotus Petal, and I will pass the turn. They play another Swamp. Heaped Harvest. Okay, so they're still holding open a black, which makes me think that they might have a removal spell. Okay, I think we're going to go. Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. We'll play a Seething Song. Play Manamorphose. We'll make 2 black mana. Let's play Rowan's Grim Search. We'll bargain away the Great Furnace. We'll take Cabal Ritual and Glimpse the Impossible. Play Cabal Ritual. Now we'll play a Glimpse the Impossible. Play Dark Ritual. We'll play another Glimpse the Impossible. There we go. Those are what my glimpses should look like. Just straight fire. We'll play an Ichor Wellspring. Draw a card. We'll Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Wellspring. We drew another Lotus Petal. That's good. We drew an untapped land. Okay. They're at 21. I think we should Deadly Dispute. So we'll do that. It's from 15. Wow. More mana. I love it. We're just running hot. Okay. Seething Song. So 17, 18, 19, 20. They're at 21. So we will Glimpse into more. Like, this turn has been very good for us. We've hit a lot of runners. We'll now play a Blight-Priest. We'll play another Blight-Priest. And Weather the Storm. That is how we do. Our opponent drops an LOL in chat. I agree. LOL. Black-green gates, and you're going to laugh at my deck? I don't think so. Get out of here. Alright, we'll bring in our Blight-Priest. Take out the Weathers. I'm sorry, cut the Blight-Priest, cut the Weathers. And now we want to bring in the Curve combo because it beats spot removal. Bring in a few copies of Duress. And let's give this a whirl. Duress is good against Weather the Storm. So when you're trying to beat Weather the Storm decks, you want Duress so that way you can start the turn by discarding the Weather or forcing them to cast it and then win the game. It's a little sketchy, but we'll keep. Okay. We drew land number 2. That's not bad. I'd like to draw a peat bog, but I'll take any land really. Okay, they play a Lembas. Manamorphose. We'll play an Ichor Wellspring. Draw off that. Into another Ichor Wellspring. Not bad. They play Cauldron Familiar. We'll play Ichor Wellspring off of the Sandstone Needle. We hit another Ichor Wellspring. Alright, I'll get rid of my Needle. We'll play another Wellspring. Come on, land. The other curve? That's not good. We don't want this many curves this early. That was not ideal. I think you're supposed to get rid of a Rowan's Grim Search. We are a 12 land deck, so like, I get not hitting all of your land drops. They play Carrot Cake. Okay. And there's our land that we wanted last turn. We'll just play that and pass. They pump up their creature. Still 2 mana open. Another Manamorphose. Alright. Play Seething Song. We will Manamorphose. Black, black. Play the Rite of Flame. Dark Ritual. And let's Rowan's Grim Search. Sacrifice the Ichor Wellspring. We'll draw a card. Into a tap land that we don't want right now. We'll take Dark Ritual and another Rowan's Grim Search. Play the Dark Ritual. And let's Rowan's Grim Search again. Sacrifice the Ichor Wellspring. Storm is 7. We'll take Lotus Petal. Deadly Dispute. Play Rite of Flame. Play the Lotus Petal. Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Ichor Wellspring. Another Rite of Flame is great. Play the Rite of Flame. Let's play Glimpse the Impossible. Cabal Ritual is a perfect find here. We'll play the Great Furnace. Play the Cabal Ritual. Alright, there's a weird lag issue there where it wasn't letting me pay using floating mana. I hope that does not continue. What is going on here? Alright, so I'm clicking on my card. There it goes. Okay. We will make red-black. I don't need to tip my hand about the curves yet. Play Dark Ritual. Let's play a Deadly Dispute, sacrificing a Great Furnace. That was very good. Okay. And once again, it's giving me a tough time casting Cabal Ritual. Well, you can see it's spinning now. It wasn't spinning before. It's just super laggy. There we go. We'll play the Synthesizer. Neither of these make green, right? No, that one does. That's a problem. Because we have not found one of our 2 copies of Duress yet. Alright, Synthesizer. We'll play Rowan's Grim Search. Get rid of the Synthesizer. And there's a Duress. We'll take Rite of Flame, Synthesizer. Feels weird putting a Cabal Ritual to the graveyard, but I think it's the right move here. Play a Duress. Come on, no Weather the Storm. They actually have Weather. They didn't play it. They have double cast down too, but they didn't play the Weather. That's crazy. Alright. We'll play another Synthesizer. Trigger. We hit a Glimpse. Let's play the Glimpse. That was a very good Glimpse too. I think we're going to finish drawing our whole deck this game. And we hit the Rite of Consumption. Nice. So we're going to beat the 2 spot removal spells in their hand. We'll play Manamorphose. I haven't actually counted the instants and sorceries in my graveyard, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that they're lethal. Another Rite of Consumption. We'll Manamorphose. We'll do red, black. We'll play Duress because I can. Take one of the 2 cast downs. We'll play Curve, Storm 31. How big is it? It's a 29/29. That's not bad. And now we will Rite of Consumption you, sacrificing our 29/29. Boom! I'll take it. Thank you for not casting Weather the Storm. Our opponent now says that our deck is cool. I appreciate it. Maybe their LOL was they've never seen the Weather the Storm combo before. But GG's opponent regardless. That was a fun game to play, and we are now 2-1. You're still watching. Make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. While you're near the description, here's a reminder to use our affiliate links if you're going to make a purchase from Amazon, Card Hoarder, or TCG Player. Just above those affiliate links, you'll find our social channels. Make sure to join those to connect with us. We are back at it in the fourth match. We're on the draw. I'm going to try this. We don't have any red mana, but with only 12 lands, having 3 lands in your opener allows you to make your land drops, get a few cards in, and I think that's what we're interested in here. Okay, so opponent on the play. Great Furnace and 2 Implements. So we're facing mono red again. We'll play our Peat Bog and pass. Winning game number 1 is very important against the red deck, because if you want to do the sideboard juke, it's only good if they don't know about the Serpent. Otherwise, you have to change your board plan for game 3, and I don't want to have to do that, so let's just win game number 1. And they have a very slow start here. They Galvanic Blast me, ouch. They sacrifice the Implement. Still no creatures. Well, we've drawn nothing good so far. They sacrifice Implement, yep. We go to 14. They hit land number 4. Hey, a red mana. We will pass. And now if we need to, we can always weather the storm off of Manamorphose if they try to kill me. Rowan's Grim Search. I think I'm going to pass and just discard the Rite of Flame. What are you doing over there? Another Rowan's Grim Search, okay. We're going to try to win now. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. We'll tap the Peat Bog, tap the Vault of Whispers. Let's Rowan's Grim Search. Sacrificing Vault of Whispers. This will bring us down to 12 life. We'll take the Weather the Storm. I don't actually want another Dark Ritual, so we're only going to select the Weather. Glimpse was a good draw. We'll play Cabal Ritual now that we have Threshold. And we will Rowan's Grim Search, sacrifice the Vault of Whispers down to 10 life. We'll take Blight-Priest. And I don't think I want a Synthesizer, so that's all we're going to take here. The other card was a Peat Bog, which wasn't ideal. We'll play Cabal Ritual. Let's Manamorphose. We'll do red and... I'm going to do double red. It's risky. We'll play Glimpse. Lotus Petal. Let's play the Ichor Wellspring. Come on, Ichor Wellspring. Deadly Dispute. That was good. Play the Rite of Flame. Storm 11. We'll play Cabal Ritual. Storm 12. Deadly Dispute. Sacrifice the Wellspring. Storm 13. We drew another Wellspring. Another Rite of Flame. Okay. Gets us pretty close. Lotus Petal. Ichor Wellspring again. We need a good hit here. Glimpse. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. Storm 17. Dark Ritual. Seething Song. We'll play another Ichor Wellspring. It's Rite of Flame. I don't need to play the Rite of Flame. We'll play the Peat Bog. I could try to bait them here with the Rite of Flame, though. Let's see if they respond to the Rite of Flame. They did not bite. Okay. Let's try Weather the Storm. They Lightning Bolt. We will Weather the Storm again. Is this working? They're not responding. I think we just beat mono red in game number 1. Let's go. Let's go. Love it. All they had was 1 bolt in hand. Surprising. All right, let's bring in our Drown in Sorrows. And then the Serpentine Curve. We'll get rid of Marauding Blight-Priest. I think last time we did 1 Rowan's Grim Search and then the 2 Seething Songs. All right, let's try it. This is a Hand of Magic the Gathering cards. We will see if this works. They play a Great Furnace into Goblin Blast Runner. Hey, we hit the land. That's perfect. They have land number 2 into another Goblin Blast Runner. We'll dare an Epicure. Still 3 cards in their hand here. Ouch, we'll take 1. Weather the Storm is a good draw. We'll play Peat Bog and then play the Ichor Wellspring. We had another Weather. Okay, so not terrible. I think we'd like to draw into a Drown in Sorrow. Another Blast Runner, 2 cards left in their hand here. A Bushwhacker. That's so much damage. Wow. All right. They have 1 card left in their hand and we're at 8. We drew a curve. Dark Ritual. And we're going to have to glimpse the impossible here. We did not hit a Drown in Sorrow. So the plan might be now to pivot into just double weather. We'll play Cabal Ritual. Let's Manamorphose. Make green green. We'll play the Sandstone Needle. I think I'm actually going to save a weather. I want to play the Secker Wellspring. Trigger. And now we'll gain 18 life. I'm sorry, 21 life. Okay. They play an Implement. And they use the Implement. Another Goblin Blast Runner. Still one card left in their hand now. We'll take a bunch of damage. I'm at 17. Deadly Dispute. We'll use Peat Bog. And now Cabal Ritual has Threshold. We'll Deadly Dispute, sacrificing an Ichor Wellspring. We draw into Great Furnace. Pair of Rite of Flame. Let's play the Rite of Flames. Glimpse the Impossible, Storm 5. Where are our Drown in Sorrows? We will Manamorphose. We'll do green-red. There's a Drown in Sorrow. Complain and you shall receive. So this is 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we will play Drown in Sorrow. Put the Synthesizer on the bottom. We'll play a Synthesizer here for Storm. It's Cabal Ritual. Okay, that's good. We'll play Cabal Ritual. And now we have enough mana to weather plus Serpentine Curve. So we'll weather first. I'd rather have a slightly bigger Serpent than 3 life at this point. Wow, this board plan is looking very good. 15-15 Serpent. Let's go. Let's go. And our opponent just concedes the match. Mono Red is 2 free. Alright, we're now 3-1 with 1 match left to go. With Card Hoarder, renting your favorite combo deck has never been easier. There isn't a more affordable solution for Magic Online. Want to play the deck in this video? Check out the pinned comment below to easily rent the deck from Card Hoarder. Did you know you can rent the Epic Storm from Card Hoarder for as little as 7 tickets a week? The final round, we're on the draw, and of course I'm going to keep it. We have one of our 12 lands in our hand. The bar's pretty low. Alright, turn 1 Kuldotha Rebirth, so we're facing red again. Alright. We'll play the Peat Bog. Pass the turn. We need to win this crucial game number 1. Great Furnace. They swing for 3. We'll go down to 17. We hit a Vault of Whispers. Let's play the Ichor Wellspring. Draw a card. Play the Vault. Pass the turn. Voldaren Epicure. They swing for 3. I'll go to 13. They still have 4 cards in hand. Great Furnace, don't mind that. We'll pass. They play an Implement. Another land. They swing, I'll go to 9. On the end step, let's Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Wellspring. That was not... We needed some mana there. Not great. So we'll play a Vault of Whispers. Play this Lotus Petal. Let's play a Synthesizer. Trigger off the Synthesizer. Let's Rowan's Grim Search with Bargain. So this is going to put me down to 7. So if our opponent's sitting on Galvanic Blast plus Bolt, they could theoretically be clever and kill me. We'll take the other weather and Manamorphose. I was hoping for like a Dark Ritual there, but we didn't hit it. So like I said, I'm dead if they're smart. I mean, I don't even know if like, I'm just dead. Yep. Because even if I put weather on the stack, they could just kill me in response. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so that did not go well. And now we have to... This is the problem with not winning game 1. Once they see the curve in game 2, we have to decide what plan we want to do in game 3 on the draw. So we'll take out a Grim Search, take out 2 Seething Song. Let's try this. On the play. Don't think we're allowed to keep... This hand just doesn't do anything. I guess we're keeping bottom the Rite of Flame. Our opponent with a mulligan to 5. Play Vault of Whispers, pass the turn. Mountain. No 1-drop. We will pass. Gorilla Shaman. And I'm punished for not playing out the Lotus Petal. Do I burn Dark Ritual to Deadly Dispute? I guess so. We found a curve. I think I'm going to let the treasure token just be eaten up. Yep. They play Reckless Impulse into another Gorilla Shaman. We will pass. They play the Shaman, play the Implement. Ouch, 18. Manamorphose. Let's try playing the Synthesizer here. Hopefully we'll hit a land. Alright, I think I'm going to play this Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Synthesizer. It's Dark Ritual. Okay. We will play Dark Ritual. Let's cast a Cabal Ritual. Manamorphose. We'll do red-blue. Play the Great Furnace. Deadly Dispute, sacrifice the Great Furnace. We'll Manamorphose. Do red. Play Rite of Flame. And now we'll play a Drown in Sorrow. They destroy our treasure token, that's fine. We don't need Rite of Flame. Play a Curve. Pass the turn. They sacrifice the Implement. Play another Implement. Chain Lightning. Ouch. Play a Peat Bog. Swing. They sacrifice Implement again. We go to 13. Goblin Tomb Raider. Drown in Sorrow. So we've stolen game number 2, but now we're on the draw. So this is the problem, because our opponent could just board in Pyroblast and kill our curve. So we could stay with the curve plan. We could board in Flings, so that way when you go to curve, you could just fling it. Or you could board back into the Blight-Priest combo. There's just a lot of, like, what do you do here? I think I'm going to board down 2 Manamorphose. We'll bring back in Rite of Consumption. But I guess the problem is Pyroblast just counters the curve, so then I can't even fling it. I mean, if we really wanted to, this is just an idea, I could keep the curve plus rights and we board into like a real control deck with the rest and just make sure that they never have Pyroblast when I go to win. So currently at 66 cards. And if you're doing this plan, I think you're supposed to board out mana and keep the Grim Search. So we'd board out like some number of Rite of Flame. And like you're just looking to play a longer game. Maybe 2 Manamorphose and 1 Grim. Let's try this. This makes me nervous. They have kept 7. Against better judgment, I'm going to keep. Hopefully we draw into a depletion land on the first turn. Dark Ritual. It allows me to cast the Drown in Sorrow, technically. They play an Experimental Synthesizer. They hit a mountain. Good for them. No creature. We hit Peat Bog. That's what I wanted. Let's go. They sacrifice the Implement. Reckless Impulse. Synthesizer and a Tomb Raider. They play a land. There's the Tomb Raider. We'll go to 17. They have 5 cards still in hand. We will play Ichor Wellspring. Draw card. Another Dark Ritual. We'll play Lotus Petal. Pass. They play the Synthesizer. Find a mountain. Land number 4. Still 6 cards in their hand. Kicked a Bushwhacker. So this is 5 damage coming in. And I'm at 12. Let's play Duress. Another Bushwhacker. Lightning Bolt. So they kick a Bushwhacker. It's still not lethal next turn. Alright, so I'm taking Galvanic Blast. We know that much. So next turn they can play a land, make a Samurai, and kick a Bushwhacker. So it would be 3, 5, 8, 10. Plus, it's technically not lethal. I'll pass. So they play the land. They use the Synthesizer to make a Samurai like I thought. They had a Galvanic Blast. They're not going to kick the Bushwhacker. So instead we'll take 3, going down to 9. Sure, I'll go to 7. We'll play Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Ichor Wellspring. We'll draw a card. Rite of Consumption. And 2 copies of Glimpse. Play Dark Ritual. We'll sacrifice the Lotus Petal for a red. Play Glimpse. Rowan's Grim Search. Okay, let's play Vault of Whispers. Play Cabal Ritual. We'll Manamorphose. We'll make red-green. We'll cast the Drown in Sorrow. Storm is 7. We'll put Ichor Wellspring on the bottom. And then we're going to remove this counter from the depletion land. We're going to hold priority. And we're going to cast this Rowan's Grim Search. And then with it still on the stack, we'll Weather the Storm. Gain 27 life. Okay. We found our curve. They use Synthesizer. They hit a Lightning Bolt. They play a land. Play an Implement. We know that they still have Goblin Bushwhacker in hand. We draw a Great Furnace. Let's play the Ichor Wellspring. Play Peat Bog. Pass the turn. I don't know if that Lightning Bolt is still in their hand or not, but we do know that they still have a Bushwhacker. Goblin Tomb Raider. And there's the Bushwhacker. We'll soak up 3 damage here. So I'm at 23. They have 2 cards left. We find another Weather. Play the Great Furnace. Let's play Glimpse. Okay, that wasn't bad. Play Cabal Ritual. And now we'll Deadly Dispute, sacrificing the Ichor Wellspring. We find Duress. Let's Duress them. They still had the Bolt, so they have nothing but a Mountain still in their hand. I think this is our time to go. Let's play Cabal Ritual. We will Drown in Sorrow. Let's put the other Drown back on top. So I can go Dark Ritual Curve. That's probably the move. Like, if they top deck a Blast, they top deck a Blast. Like, you can't beat the top of their deck all the time. So now we'll play Curve. Pass the turn. We're giving them a 1-turn window where they have to draw exactly a Pyroblast. We'll Dare an Epicure, so that gives them another look. And our opponent concedes the match. So we defeated Mono Red 3 times with our sideboard plan. So I loved the control sideboard juke that we were doing today. Unfortunately, we lost to Affinity. We beat the weird 3-color junk Guildgates deck, or whatever you would like to call it, Abzan. But this deck, I mean, the last time I recorded it, I went 4-1 as well. I actually think that this deck has legs. People in the comments section of the last one were like, we don't think this deck's real and stuff like that, but it's so good. And it's a lot of fun. I think that Glimpse the Impossible and Rowan's Grim Search were huge upgrades. I do think that, like, you might want one more land, but when you're comboing and you draw lands, it increases your fizzle rate. So it's tough. Like, if I'm going to cut a land, I probably cut a Seething Song. Or I'm sorry, if I want to add a land, I probably cut a Seething Song. But you need Seething Song mid-combo to play Glimpse and Rowan's and all those other cards. It is a delicate balance. So I think the biggest area for improvement in this deck is finding a more efficient win condition than Marauding Blight-Priest plus Weather the Storm. But I don't think it exists. That's the biggest hurdle here. But deck is super fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Really. If you have any ideas on how to make it better, put those down below. But once again, thanks, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep storming.
What you should do is like, comment, and subscribe, because there's no better way to support us. And if you enjoyed this video, head over to moxfield.com and follow us there. It's truly the best deck website on the internet. We update all of our decks there regularly with the latest and greatest technology, so you're always up to date. Once again, go check out Moxfield, and thank you for watching.